Hey guys, what's up? This is Shubhri from eGadgets for you, and in this video I'll do the full review of the new Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime. I've been using this handset for the past few days, so it's time to give you a full detailed overview of this particular handset. Let's start with the toggle menus. As you can find, there is no auto brightness sensors present, but you do have the outdoor modes, clicking which viewing the phones in bright sunlight is a pure delight. The toggle menus are pretty standard, useful stuffs that are present over here. You also have the flashlight over here. That does comes in handy. Moving ahead to settings, you will find the pretty standard stuffs that you find in any Samsung handset nowadays. You have the smart manager over here. You can adjust the vibration, sounds, displays, the advanced features, notifications, wallpapers, themes and whatnot. Let's go to about device and check the software info. This particular handset runs an Android version of 6.0.1, which is Marshmallow. That is the latest OS in offering. From a storage perspective, this handset comes with a 16 gigs of internal memory, out of which 10 gigs was available to the users. But then again, after installing the apps, it tends to get low. But nothing to worry. You get the ability to insert a micro SD card that supports up to 256 gigs. Additionally, it does support your USB OTG, so that does comes in handy from a storage perspective as well. As you can see the movies, browse through your important files and store important documents in your pen drive, and you just get to use them through your mobile phone just like that. You do not find any bloatwares in this particular device. You have the Samsung drawers, the Google drawer and the Microsoft drawer that is quite evident in the handset nowadays. Additionally, you get the Opera Max, the USB backup. Apart from that, there is no cluster of apps, so it gives you the freedom and the liberty to install apps that you wish and at your will. From a calling perspective, this handset is a pure delight. The earpiece is a great deal. The sounds are loud, crisp and clear. The keypad or the numpad is evenly spaced, pretty easy to type numbers and you just call them. So from a display perspective and the SMS perspective and calling perspective, it runs a great deal. You also have the LED notification point over here. Just over here the sensors are present over here, and of course this handset has a fingerprint sensor, so it works each and every time that I have used this particular handset. It has never failed, so that's a great deal, a great boost in this medium range handset from Samsung as well. Additionally, you get some important features like the secure folder, the secure Wi-Fi and stuff like that. These are pretty useful stuff if you want to use your handset and keep important data along with you. So those comes in handy. You can browse through that, pretty easy to use, pretty standard stuffs and self-explanatory. You have the Play Music apps pre-installed over here. That does comes in handy for playing music and all. Although we do not find any FM radios as such in this particular device. From a display perspective, this handset of Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime has a 5-inch of screen display. It has IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen with 16 of color. It supports a resolution of 1280 into 720 pixels. It has a pixel density of 294 ppi. It supports multi-touch and has Corning Gorilla Glass protection at the top. Viewing angles are great, colors are crisp, clear, vibrant, so no complaint whatsoever in the display perspective. But mind you, it does not have a Super AMOLED screen display. So from that point of view, the pricing just not justifies at all. 40,000 INR can be a couple of $1,000 lower than that, only because the absence of Super AMOLED display. But then again, Samsung never compromises on a display, and the display is very good, pretty bright in this particular handset as well. The Antutu benchmark test gives you a healthy 27,716 score of the Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime. Dig deep into the device info and you find that this particular handset runs on a quad-core processor that is clocked at 1.4 GHz with Cortex A53. It has a GPU of Mali T720. It has Android version 6.0.1 Marshmallow, 16 gigs of internal memory, 2 gigs of RAM. So that does comes in handy. Multitasking, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst also in this particular handset. My only complaint of multitasking is that it boasts of a 5-inch of screen display. So that way you restrict the use of this particular handset to that of browsing the internet only. The experience of browsing the internet on Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime is a pure delight. The touch sensations is superb. Pinch to zoom works perfect without fail at any point of time, any point of day. You can see that reading is a great deal, a great delight. The display is just perfect for reading perspective. And obviously it loads quite fast. It's not the slowest of the handset at all. The Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime has a 2400 milliampere of battery sealed at the back. It's a non-removable lithium-ion battery. It gives a talk time of up to 12 hours on 4G usage. I have not tested the handset with the 3G, so I'm not sure about the battery backup from a 3G perspective. It gives you a music play of up to 50 to 52 hours, something around that. Heavy gaming, browsing the net with 4Gs, downloading stuff tends to get a lot out of your battery. It lasted for close to one working day on heavy usages as well. On medium usages, one full working day is great to go around with this handset on 100% charge. It does not support fast charging, but then again, it does not take much of a time from charge from 0% to 100%. Something around 1.5 to 2 hours and you get a full charge in this particular handset. The Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime supports dual SIM. Actually, it supports dual micro SIM, as you can see over here. This particular space is for the micro SD card that supports up to 256 gigs. Of late, Jio has been the trend, and there has been a lot of queries on my videos of supporting Jio as well, Jio and all. Obviously, this handset supports Reliance Jio, and if you want to use another SIM along with Jio, you can easily do so with this particular handset, as it's a dual SIM supported handset. The Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime has a 13 megapixel shooter at the back and a 5 megapixel shooter at the front. The focal lengths are f by 1.9 and f by 2.2 respectively. I have made a dedicated video on the camera review of this particular handset. Feel free to check that out. You can get the idea of the pictures that this particular handset takes. It's a mixed feeling, not the greatest. I have seen better cameras from Samsung at the end of the day, but it's not bad either. It just gets your job done. So that way, it's a mixed feeling with the camera. As far as my verdict goes for the Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime is that it's a medium range handset from Samsung. It has good features, good display, no Super AMOLED display at the end of the day, good configurations for the chipsets and the processors, but not the greatest end of the day. Mediocre camera, not the best from Samsung in this particular device. So it's a mixed feeling. My only regret is that 14,000 INR should not be the price of this particular handset. If Samsung reduces its price by a couple of $1,000 on this particular handset, it's a great deal. Then I should say it's one of the greatest handset in the medium range section, not only from Samsung but in Android categories as well. But then again, it's my overview, my view. Do let me know your views and your opinion in the comment section below. Hope this video helped. Stay subscribed to my channel to catch more interesting videos from me. That's it guys, bye for now.